Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What is happening? Man, it's a great day. Welcome to another Thursday live broadcast with me, Rodney B Speaks, aka Rodney Bennett. But listen, man, today is a great day. Today is a great day. It's a great day to grow. It's a great day to learn. It's a great day to transform, to change, transfigure, all that good stuff. So I want to welcome you to today's Thursday live broadcast. Hey, Sister Carrie, God bless you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What is going on? So we're going to give you a minute or two to just come on in. Plus, we have some technical challenges at the end. Me always trying to throw something in at the end, but you know what? Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. We win. Period. We win. So listen, we got a good topic today. I want you to come on in. I want to say good afternoon to those over on Facebook, on the channels of Facebook, the different platforms over there, and those that are over on Instagram also. We want to say hey to you. Also over on YouTube Live, we just want to say hey, good afternoon. Welcome to our Thursday live broadcast. And we want to welcome you, man. This is going to be a good topic. So I'm going to give you about one more minute, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. And so I don't know. Yeah, it's raining. I don't know whether, hopefully you're not the kind of person that when it rains, you feel down. And that's a very real thing. I mean, I don't make jest about it. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but I know that there are people that are actually, influenced. They're actually influenced emotionally by the weather. And so hopefully, if that's you, hopefully you tune in. You get some inspiration and some encouragement, some motivation, and maybe even some revelation. And so we're going to give maybe 10 more seconds to come on in. We're running a little late, so we're not going to belabor. We're going to go ahead and get ready to get started. So actually, today's topic is a very good one I'm excited about. Actually, I felt led. I did preach out at Christian Community Church on Sunday in Mount Holly, New Jersey. Pastor Selwyn and Pastor Cindy Davis are the pastors there, and also the other pastor is also pastoring there with them. We had a great time, man. We had a powerful time. I believe God kind of rested on us and blessed us, and he kind of spoke to our hearts, and so it was a good topic, and so I wanted to felt like I just wanted to share just a little brief piece of what we talked about on Sunday. So I'm going to get into that. Definitely before we get started, I want a couple things I want to do. Number one, I want to offer my prayers and condolences to the Hoagland family. I lost a very dear friend. They lost a very dear brother and son and family member. And so just lifting up prayers for their family, that God will comfort them in the time of this tremendous loss. Also, I also want to at the other end, I want to say a happy birthday to my youngest granddaughter. She is so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm not going to say her name, but I think I can get away with saying JT. So I hope I don't get in trouble with that. I have to be careful with my grandkids. I have to almost get a consent form to have a picture or say their names and so forth by their parents. So hopefully I don't get in trouble. But happy birthday. Love you so much. And we are continuing to pray also for the Hoagland family as they, deal with the grief and the loss of their family member. Last thing I want to say is from time to time, you're going to see me come on and with my Freedom Fighters small group It's a small group in our church, Victory in Christ Christian Center in Westville, New Jersey. And so every other Thursday, they run a small group there. It's called the Freedom Fighters. I'm one of the ones on staff, kind of coming behind uh, Elder Marcus Waters. And also want to say happy born day to my brother from another mother, Elder Marcus Waters, man, my good friend, my covenant brother. Happy belated birthday. I believe it was yesterday. But anyway, the small group meets every other Thursday. So from time to time, you'll see me come on and just kind of rep the group, and I'll have the T-shirt on. And so that is why I have it on this particular Thursday, because the group actually meets tonight. So it is a recovery group. It is a group for people struggling with hardships, addictions, habits, and all those different things. And I mean, it is powerful. It is powerful. We have an awesome time. You can inbox me if you want further details, at addresses and so forth. So anyway, I was talking about on Sunday. Actually, they had a theme, which was becoming stronger Christian men. Of course, there were men and women there, so it was really about becoming stronger. And so I had a great time. We had a great time. My wife was there. She ministered in song. We really had a move of the Holy Spirit. I mean, a genuine, authentic move of the Holy Ghost there. And so, but I want to talk for a few moments around the subject today. You can become stronger. You can become stronger. You can become stronger. You really can. You really can. Let me just go ahead and bust down the door to some strongholds that may be in the lives of someone that may pop on. Let me help you understand something. You were born to grow. You were born to become stronger. You were born to become an overcomer. Listen, that is in you. It's in you. It's in your makeup as human beings. And then ultimately, spiritually, it becomes a part of your DNA as you become regenerated or born again. But listen, you can become stronger. You can become stronger. You can become stronger. Listen, the opponents that stand against us as human beings have been upgraded to another level. I mean, the stuff we're dealing with, the stuff we're fighting, the opposing team, if you will, of the human race has upgraded to another level. Guess what? If you think there's no opposition in this game of life, maybe you're one of those aliens that they're saying that they don't exist and they're hiding from us. If you don't think that there's any opposition in the game of life, then maybe that's who you are, because I see it all around. I see opposition everywhere I look. It's all around. Take sports, for example. There was a writer from ScienceABC.com, Rajat Lunawat. In his article, he wrote this article entitled, "Are Athletes Really Getting Faster, Stronger, and Faster, Taller, and Stronger?" Rajat Lunawat from ScienceABC.com. This is what he wrote. He said, "Today's world of professional and Olympic level sports has produced athletes that seem to be stronger, faster, and bigger than those from only a century ago. Modern day athletes like Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, and Ryan Krauser have broken all previously set bars and have emerged as the best this century has ever seen. Yes," he wrote, "athletes are really getting faster, taller, and stronger." Listen to this. Technological advances have played a role by providing better data collection and feedback, research in sports, virtual reality, and performance enhancers. Technological advances have played a role. So yeah, technology has taken the game of life to another level of competition. Man, listen, in this century, in your career, your family, your personal development, your finances, and even basic mindsets, they demand more to stand out and succeed. Man, it takes another level today to really stand out and succeed. It takes another level to really stand out and succeed, another level of more. It demands more from you. The competition is everywhere in life, and life demands more. The competition demands more to stand out and succeed in this day, in this century. Now, listen, no matter what the opposition looks like, you can become stronger. You might be saying, brother, you don't know what I'm facing. You don't know what I'm dealing with in my family. You don't know what I'm dealing with in my mind. You don't know what I'm dealing with in my finances. You don't know what I'm dealing with uh, cultural issues and different kinds of things. You may be saying, you know what? You don't know what I'm dealing with. And that's a fact. It's true. But what I do know is you can become stronger. You can become stronger. Now, the title of what I shared at the church the other day, the title of it was "Give Me Some More." Give me some more. You see, first of all, you got to be able to recognize that you need more, that you need help. If you're running around or you're going in life and you've got all kinds of opposition and all kinds of situations in your life, and you're just, and things are growing, the opposition is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You have to acknowledge the fact that, you know what, man, I need some help. I need help. Listen to this statement. A strong man acknowledges he needs help and doesn't care who knows it. Man, we got the thing so upside down. We think that a person that comes and acknowledges and comes to a person, or goes to a rehab, or goes to a counselor, or goes to a close friend, or we think that when that happens, that we think that that's a sign of weakness. No, no, no. Au contraire. Listen, it takes strength and courage to acknowledge that you need more, that you need help. Like I said, a strong man acknowledges that he needs help and doesn't care who knows it. Listen, listen, let someone help you. Let someone help you. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Live, family, friends. Let someone help you. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or if you're 78. We all need help. That's a fact. So let somebody help you. Get a coach. I'm just finishing up a certification to be a relationship coach. And so one of the things that I'm studying and learning at the end of the training is that I have to have a coach. I have to find somebody that's doing what I desire to do, learn from them, stick with them, understand what I'm getting myself into, and let them help me. Listen, it's nothing wrong. Get a coach, get a counselor, get a therapist, get someone that will come alongside of you and help you. Get a coach. Catch this statement. Having a weakness doesn't make you weak. Pretending that you don't does. If you have a weakness, that makes you human. That don't make you weak. But if you pretend like you don't have a weakness, then that makes you weak. Having a weakness doesn't make you weak. Pretending that you don't does. Pretending that you don't have a weakness, that is realistically what makes you weak. And guess what? As long as you keep pretending that you don't have no weakness, you'll never be strong. I'm going to say that again. As long as you keep pretending that you don't have any weaknesses, you'll never be strong. You have to be strong enough to acknowledge the weakness, acknowledge the defect, Acknowledge the area of your life that may be a stronghold, a habit. Acknowledge it. And then once you acknowledge it, get some people around you. Let me help somebody. Once you acknowledge that you have this issue, get some people around you that can help navigate you into how to fix it. Because believe me when I tell you, we're already biased, number one, especially if you're man, because we think that we can fix everything and we think we can fix ourselves. And get some people around you that can help you see what you can. Because if you're in a place where you need help, 9 times out of 10, there are some parts and some avenues that you don't really know are there, you can't see. Let somebody help you. There's a difference between strong and stronger. See, if you strong means you already got some strength. Strong means you can already resist, you can already handle some weight. But stronger means you got more. Strong means you can handle some things, but being stronger means you got more on top of that, and you can get more on top of that. Stronger. Trust me when I tell you, the strength you needed last year, pre-COVID, we need more strength now because the opposition continues to grow. They continue to get better. We need more strength. M3perform.com says, in weight training, there's at least 3 indicators that your strength is on the up. There's some kind of storm or something going on, and so please, over here on Facebook, please forgive the lighting for going up and down. It is something with the signal caused by inclement weather, so please forgive me for that. We have Verizon and everybody out here the other week to check everything out, rewire everything, and make sure everything is good. So apparently the storm has something to do with it. My apologies. M3perform.com says, in weight training, there are 3 indicators that your strength is on the up. In other words, there's 3 things that you can look at in weight training to know that you, in fact, are getting stronger. You're getting stronger. Here's number 1. And there's more than 3, but I'm just going to give you 3. Here's number 1. One of the ways that you can know that your strength is on the up or you're getting stronger is your technique is better. Your technique is better. That's one of the ways you can know that your strength is rising. Your technique is better. Technique is methodology. Technique is the way you do. It's skill. It's finesse. It's everything you put into however you do what you do. That is your technique. And one of the ways you know that you're getting stronger is your technique gets better. So what does that mean? In order to get stronger, work on your technique. Work on your technique. One of my cousins, Daryl Burley, I speak about it so many times. He was a state wrestling champion for years, very well known in the wrestling world. And I remember asking him, what was this? How did you remain so strong and dominant for years after year after year after year? He said, every time I got on the mat, I learned a new move. Every time I got on the mat, I learned a new move. That's a champion mindset. Every time you get back in the game, every time you go back to that situation, whether it's, listen, he didn't say that every time I won. He said, every time I got on the mat, I learned a new move. My cousin, Daryl Burley, wrestling champ, state champ for years. And so that tells us that every time you engage in an area where there's opposition, it is the opportunity to learn and grow. It is an opportunity to strengthen and develop your technique every time. So work on your technique. That's one of the ways you can know that your strength is growing. Your strength is on the up. Your technique gets better. Another way in weight training, How do you know that you're getting stronger? Your recovery. Your recovery it gets better. The time it takes for your body to recover. Overtraining can inhibit the protein synthesis needed for the muscle repair process. Thus, when you challenge your full body with weight training and resistance training, you must also build in rest days to give your muscles the time they need to rebuild. We got to learn, and trust me, I'm talking to myself. We got to learn to rest. We got to learn to just chill. Allow yourself to recover. Allow yourself to recalibrate and come back and your muscles to repair, and your thoughts and your mind and your spirit, your soul. Take some time to rest. Take a break. Whether it's weeks, whether it's days, whether it's hours, take a break. Rest, because that aids your recovery. That will strengthen your ability to recover from whatever it is in life you're doing. Take a break. Allow your muscles to rest. And the last way is the last way indicator. The last indicator there is that you're growing stronger. The last indicator. It's very simple. You can lift more weights. One of the main ways you know that you're getting stronger is you can lift more weight. Your body has responded favorably. Hey, what's going on over on Instagram? Manly Mike, Kev, what's going on? That's one of the ways you know. And here's my trainer over here on Instagram, and he's fact checking me. But one of the ways you know, again, back to how you know in weight training that you're getting stronger, is your technique gets better and your recovery is better. Number two, and lastly, you can lift more weights. It's just that simple. If your strength is if you're getting stronger and you're working it out. Well, listen, now this can be physically, it can be spiritually. Your strength or your ability to lift weight and lift more weight spiritually is determined on how much you put into your spiritual life or your relationship with God. What kind of workout do you have in your relationship with God? That determines whether you can lift weight and whether you can lift more. Whether you can lift more weight. It can be family. Sometimes it's relationship. Sometimes it's marriage. Sometimes it's your children. Different things going on in your home, in your family life. And guess what? As time goes on, these kids get older, more mature, more issues, more challenges, more complex, more needs, more provision, more love, more compassion and forgiveness. And so you can tell because situations in your life grow, and all of a sudden you are doing pretty good handling it, and the situation twists a little bit, and there's a couple more plates put on the bar, and you can't handle it. You go crazy. You start snapping on people. You get attitudes. You start saying things that you regret. All kinds of thoughts come through your mind because you aren't getting stronger. Being strong is not enough. We got to become stronger. So that's another way you can know that you're getting stronger, man. You can lift more weights. You can handle more. You can handle more pressure. You can handle more stress on your job or in ministry or in your business. You have more. Listen, people are always confessing, me included, my wife included, wealth and different things like that. But you better understand, as wealth comes, so does pressure. So does tension. So does all the things that come with progression and advancement and things flourishing. Man, that's more pressure. And guess what? How you deal with pressure. Borrow this one from our bishop. How you determine pressure determines what kind of stress you go under. What do you do when pressure hits? What do you do when life Life, life sometimes is not going to ask your permission to put more weights on the bar. Oh, that's a quote if I ever heard one. Life is not going to ask your permission to put more weight on the bar. So listen, we got to be growing and getting stronger all the time. And so, man, listen. Last thing, I was just studying on, and my trainer is here, and he'll correct me. But I was just studying on how do you become stronger? Is it more reps, more sets, or more weight? How do you gain more strength? What do you do? Well, Google, not me. Google says that higher weight is better for strength gains. In other words, the increase of weight increases strength. So the next time life looks like there's more weight that you have to deal with, understand you're going to become stronger. That's one of the ways you're going to become stronger, by handling more weight. So listen, that is all I got for today. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it makes sense to you. Listen, the main thing you want to take away today is no matter what, you can become stronger. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to continue to be dominated or harassed or just manhandled by life, by your situation, by your thoughts, by your mind, by the enemies, by spiritual dark forces, by bullies, by supervisors. Listen, you can become stronger. You can become stronger. Go for it, man. Listen, go for it. Take on that task that is a little bit more complex. Take on that issue of ministry, or take on that relationship that is a little bit outside your comfort zone. Take it on, because you can become stronger. And that's one of the ways you can. Listen, I just want to thank everybody for kind of popping on today over there on Instagram. Thanks for stopping in, sitting with us for a couple minutes over there on YouTube Live. Thanks for being a part of us and several of our platforms on Facebook. We're just grateful that you stopped by, spend a few minutes with us. And again, I apologize. It's something with the storm that is causing the signal here to fluctuate, which is affecting the lighting. So anyway, listen, have a great day. Thanks for coming on. Thank you, sis. Thanks everybody for being on. Listen, go and enjoy the rest of this day. And remember, you can become stronger. Bye-bye.